Alrighty guys, we are back today with a quick little update on my 2002 Saturn VUE. Now I'm kind of in a different area. I am closer to the road, so I do apologize if you do hear any type of road noise. But I am closer to my house, and I figured I would make this video today. Now if you're already wondering, I already do, this video is being made after the Focus, so this is a current video. So yes, I'm going to be keeping this car still, so I'm going to be having two cars. So if you want to ask any questions, am I keeping the VUE still? Yes, I'm still keeping the VUE, and really, I wouldn't get rid of this for the Focus either. I mean, it's just been such a great car. I've done so much to it. It looks really good for what it is. I mean, I think I have one of the better looking VUEs out there, to be totally honest. And I'm not afraid to say that because of all the nice things I've done to it. And I think it does really look good. So, I mean, that being said, we'll get started here. It's been a little over a month since you've last seen the car, and quite a bit has happened to the car. It's been all over the place, really. I drove back to our cabin in Pennsylvania. That was about a 450-mile drive. It was a good 1,000-mile round trip. So I did about 1,000 miles in 4 or 5 days, give or take. And the car did great. I mean, basically on the highway, I just set it on cruise control, did 75 the whole way there. Well, on the way back, I was doing like 90. I just wanted to get home at that point. But the car was doing great. I got 30 miles a gallon consistently, and once I got to the back roads and hit the mountains, I was getting about 28. I mean, for a 14-year-old SUV, I mean, that's still really, really good, and that's just another reason for me not to get rid of it, just because it's been so good. But anyways, that being said, after going to Pennsylvania, we did great. We got the tires rotated at Discount Tire. I have a lifetime rotation and balancing and air, and they do give nitrum, or I am totally lost. They give you that special air. I totally don't know the name of it right now. So anyways, yeah. The Michelin Defender LTX MS2s, they're doing great. They're wearing really, really good. I mean, they're such a good highway tire. I mean, they just make this vehicle perform so much better. And as you can see, I do try to keep the white lettering pretty clean, just because that's a pet peeve of mine. I like to keep white lettering clean if you're going to have it. Drums are painted silver, plastic wheels. I'll come up to the front, as you remember. Slotted and cross-drilled brakes with ceramic pads. So I mean, they're pretty high performance. They work pretty good. I mean, they're new brakes, so yeah. The front struts, shocks, whatever you want to call them, they need to be replaced. The car gets pretty bouncy and they clunk pretty bad, but you know, I'm not going to replace them now since I have another car. Come to the front, I also ordered new headlight housings. This was before I went to Pennsylvania, so I was hoping I was going to get them before I left, but I didn't. If you know anything about VUEs, I actually 2002, 2004, they gave you the dark headlight housings, and that's what I thought I was ordering on Amazon. That's what the picture showed me. But when I got them, I got the 2005 housings, and honestly, I was quite pissed when I got them because I liked the darker look. But after I put them in, I didn't want to deal with returning them and stuff like that, so I put them in, and I actually like the look it gives. I think it gives it a fresher look. That's my opinion. And coming onto the fog lights, as you can see, you have new headlights, but the fog lights, you know, they're pretty old and chipped up. If I go to the junkyard and find good condition fog lights, I will get them, but I'm not going to spend 60 bucks on new fog lights. As you can see, I mean, I do have plenty of blinker fluid, but that's about it. I also plasti dipped this little cross bar, I guess you want to call it, it's just plastic, but it's just like a little cross beam, I guess, for style. My sister's VUE is the chrome one, or the polished one. I thought it looked rather tacky, so I figured, you know what, let's try black. And I think black goes good with the front end, so it's staying. Also, for 200,000 mile paint, I mean, this paint is in fantastic condition. I mean, it's just so good. Got new wiper blades, window deflectors. I mean, I'm gonna get these on the Focus. I mean, I love these things. You can let so much fresh air in, and they're so useful. So yeah, really, and then also got the crossbars, forgot to mention that. I got these from the junkyard about 2 months ago, put them on about a month ago after my last update video, I believe. And they are Saturn. They may have been in my last update video, I'm not too sure, but they also have the Saturn logo in there. So they are an accessory. So coming around here, do have a Sirius satellite receiver because I have satellite radio now. I'm probably going to transfer my radio and all that to the Focus and put the basic radio into this, just because I'm going to drive the Focus more. Like I said, this is going to be more of a work car / commuter type thing. So yeah. Coming down here, I painted the exhaust. I painted the underbody with just spray paint just because it could hide it a little bit better. The muffler, as you can see, it needs to be replaced. Again, that's something I'm not going to do because I was calling getting prices. It's going to be a good $250 to get replaced, and $250 right now, could go to quite a bit of things for the Focus and such like that. I also plasti dipped these pillars right here because the gloss black was getting sun faded at the top, so you know, a nice flat black looks pretty good if you ask me. So come around here to the interior, we'll check it out. I do apologize for the interior. It's bad, it's trash, so I'm gonna get it detailed eventually, just I don't know when because I'm so busy. But looking at this, it's, you know, it's wear and tear and it's just pretty dirty at this point. Carpets, they've seen better days. I mean, I do have the original floor mats still, but it just needs a good interior detail, and I just haven't had the time to detail it. So shut this up. You know, the speakers in there, those are Infinity Type S. They sound pretty good. This tweeter, I don't think it works unless it came unplugged or something. That one works, but when you put your ear up to that, you can't hear it. So we'll start the car up, put the clutch in, make sure it's in Jimmy neutral. As you can see, 200,000, 48 miles. I rolled that about a week ago. So here, big old fire truck. But anyways, 200,000 miles, guys. I have a 200,000 mile car, and I'm pretty sure nothing's really gonna stop this thing. So it's just been a great vehicle, and the air conditioning this is the best air conditioning in a vehicle I've ever had. I can sit in the parking lot at work on my lunch and just sit there for a half hour with the air conditioning constantly blowing ice cold. So it's a car I can't see myself getting rid of, because I have kind of a bond with this thing now after everything I've done with it, and it's just like I just can't get rid of it because it's just too good of a car to get rid of. So we'll pop the hood down here, turn on the headlights, fog lights right there. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, everything is just it's just dirty. I have work stuff in here, carpets. I mean, look at that, that's just terrible. But yeah, nice thermometer right there. That's nice to have. I would like to get something like this in my Focus. So yeah, unlock all the doors, give it a little rev. You can hear that nice little exhaust, and you can hear it ticking. Those are the lifters. They're sticky lifters. A lot of the Ecotechs get like that. So I mean, it is what it is. It's just an old car swag, I suppose. I do have yellow bulbs in my fog lights, and I have Philips Crystal Vision headlights. You definitely can't tell at night. Those are upgraded headlights. They're really nice. Under the hood, 2.2 liter Ecotech with my ghetto intake rig. I sprayed off the hose the other day and sprayed some cleaner on. I could have done a better job, but it was just caked with dust, and it was pretty dirty, so I gave her a nice little hose off. And under here, I took the front underlip spoiler off just to give me a little bit more ground clearance, and I spray painted the front of that, just like the control arms and such, just because they had rust on them, but just to make it look better, I guess. But this car, between the Focus and this, the Focus will be getting driven more than this, so the mileage on this won't really go up, I mean, too much. I mean, I also forgot to mention I had a full synthetic oil change done on it before I went to Pennsylvania, so I got another 6,000 miles to go on this oil, so I'm not going to be changing it probably till the fall, easy. Back here, back seats, all good condition, really. I mean, I carry people sometimes, but not all the time, so I prefer to use other people's gas. Then you have your window switches back here, which do work. And I also forgot to mention, I totally forgot to mention, I got window tint. So before I do forget to mention that, I got the front windows tinted. I got these windows back here tinted. These windows here are the same as the factory, and then these ones are a % lighter. I forgot, but they are lighter than these ones. Window tint, guys, definitely does help. It's very nice to have, and I'm glad I did it. Even though the front tint is legal here, I haven't had issues with it. I usually ride with the windows down, and when I'm in town, that's where I'm more likely to get prone to being pulled over. But yeah, subwoofer back here. So yeah, that's about it. That's my old Sirius receiver that was just kind of garbage. It was too old for this radio I have, so yeah. Also I backed in my friend's basketball hoop at his house one night. So I mean, I have nice little scrapes there. Those aren't coming out, but you know, daily driver, beater car, if you will. I'm not too worried about it. And I totally forgot to mention that I got a new radio because the Kenwood took a dump, if you saw the video. It's the Clarion head unit. I bought it off Amazon. It's the same exact one I had in my Focus over a year ago. It's got Bluetooth, Pandora, Sirius, all that good stuff, you know, all your modern type things. It's a great radio, that's why I bought it again. So yeah, guys, that should be it for the update video on the Saturn. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. I will try to get to them, answer them. So as usual guys, thank you for watching, and we will talk to you all later.